Hey guys, what's up? I have a new update to my Alesis Strike Pro kit. As you can tell by the title, I am back in RMA. So before I get into that, I wanted to show you guys that I have tried some of the things that you suggested. All my cymbals are now turned in the correct direction, which was the #1 thing that I saw people commenting. This, in fact, did not help. It made matters much worse. So I also checked the cabling. I know one guy said, hey, maybe your cables are reversed or backwards. I've tried fixing that. Long story short, none of that stuff works. In fact, turning my cymbals has made the situation about 10 times worse. My ride, I don't know if it's coincidence, but now my ride is practically dead. It registers hits maybe 10% of the time. And all of my cymbals have hotspots on the logo still. They still have hotspots on the logo, and the volume is incredibly low, hitting the cymbals anywhere else on the cymbal. So unfortunately, it did not help at all. Now, onto the meat of my my update here. I did finally get in contact with an Alesis representative. It took 2.5 weeks and contacting them on 3 separate times. Sounds like they're really busy and they're having a lot of problem with these kits. I don't know, but it's a far cry from the 24 to 72 hours that they advertise on their website. So with that said, my representative was very helpful. We spent 30 or 45 minutes together trying to troubleshoot everything on my kit, from the module to the cymbals to the pads, etc. We tried everything. So what I found out direct from Alesis, from a representative, I have been told that there should never be a hotspot on the logo of a cymbal or anywhere on the cymbal. That means that it's not functioning properly. This is what Alesis told me. I know that there are certain types of triggers and a lot of things that go into this that I know a lot of you are much more familiar with electronic drum kits than I am, that maybe it would make sense to you. But this is what I was told by an Alesis representative. There should not be a hotspot on the cymbals, period. If you're having hotspots on the logo or anywhere else, he told me that you have a faulty cymbal and you should RMA them and get brand new ones if your kit is under warranty. So that is what they are doing. They are replacing all of my cymbals because they all have hotspots. The hi-hat was determined through testing to have faulty triggers, and it is no good, basically. One of the ways that we tested this, in case you guys want to test this at home, is that he wanted me to hook up this top hat as a crash. So you just kind of swap the cabling and you test it to see if it triggers as a crash. If you're still experiencing volume issues or hotspots, or it's just not working properly, he said that basically that means you have faulty hi-hat. And that's what we determined, that basically all of my cymbals are faulty due to the hotspots. But the ride basically just died, or is dying, and the hi-hats have been faulty pretty much from day one. So that moves on to the next thing, which is my module. I'm still having issues, obviously. I have to have my volume and my sliders cranked up almost to the friggin' max, as you can see, which is not good. This button does not do anything for me volume-wise, and I always have to have, my headphone volume just jacked up. So I'm also still having that white noise, but not to the same degree as my first module. I explained all of this, and we're not RMAing my module yet. The representative told me that he would like to test the module in a different room. And I did explain to him that I've tried battery backups and I've tried different power strips and all sorts of stuff like that. And he said that it's probably going to have to be RMA'd, but it's better that we test this out first in a different room just to rule everything out, and then we'll RMA it. So I'm basically in an RMA limbo once again. The first time it took way too long. This time he said that he's going to try putting me on the fast track as far as shipment, but it could take 2 to 4 weeks for the cymbals, and then if my module is still not working, it could be another 2 to 4 weeks after that, not including all of the different shipping time. That's simply just the time for them to receive your package and do the RMA, so there's the shipping there and back that can take a ton of time. So, that's where we're at. If you guys have any further suggestions, questions, comments, please let me know. But basically, I was told directly from Alesis that I have faulty hardware, and the only way to fix that is to replace the hardware. So hopefully this was helpful. If you guys are experiencing the same things, I would reach out to Alesis, and sometimes the loudest voice gets heard, or whatever that saying is. It's like you're gonna have to kind of annoy them before they listen, it seems like, because they're so busy. You might have to reach out a few times. But hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them in the comments section, and I will respond to all of you. If there's anything you'd like to see or see me try on the Alesis kit, please let me know. I have no problems recording any of this stuff, and I'd be more than happy to help anybody out if they're experiencing issues as well. All right, that's it for now. Until next update, and I will show you my brand new cymbals once I get them. Have a good one.